and it's some extraordinary breaking news. It's positive. We have to keep the positive vibes going. And I'm going to explain to you how this is one of the core components of the mass migration scam. This is breaking news just a couple moments ago. Let's listen to Fox News, Bill Hemmer, who's a great American, going through the breaking news of a Supreme Court decision. They voted 7-2 that the Trump administration can get rid of this parole program. They even got Kagan on their side. Listen, 422.
Now from the U.S. Supreme Court, the president has notched a win a moment ago. The U.S. Supreme Court has allowed the Trump administration to revoke the temporary legal status for hundreds of thousands of immigrants. Now, they come from 4 countries: Venezuela, Cuba, Haiti, and Nicaragua. They came into the country through an app that was established during the Biden presidency years. And for the moment, it appears that the Trump team, they've made it their objective to deport those who came in illegally. This would be a win for the administration, handed down by the U.S. Supreme Court just a few minutes ago.
Now, I actually want to know the composition because they kind of blend them all together. Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, Venezuela. What percentage of each country is each one? Remember, Haiti. Remember, we talked about Haiti a lot during the presidential election. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. They're taking over cities in Ohio. It was a big deal. It continues to be one, and it was a legal immigration problem. So what the Biden administration did in 2022 is they granted temporary parole status to literally 532,000 people from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela. The parole program allowed them to live and work in the United States with impunity. It also made them eligible for some federal welfare programs. Biden and the mass migration great replacement zealots thought that they developed a loophole. The justification was that this parole would alleviate the surge at the border. Yeah, not a joke. That they thought that if they were going to have a parole program of another 500,000 people, then they all wouldn't line up on the border. The Biden administration created a crush at the border and then used that crush and used that traffic jam as an excuse to simply let everyone in. This is where they started using the Biden app. Remember the CBP One Border app, which was essentially Trivago for illegal aliens? It was Expedia.com for the third world. Where would you like to go? You could literally just book your illegal arrival in the United States, and there would be a concierge service, white glove treatment brought to you by Border Patrol. They would know your name. They would valet your car. They would check your baggage, and on your way, you could go to any American city of your choosing. Even though this was supposed to be a temporary parole program against immigration enforcement, left-wing judges argued that you couldn't revoke it because it would upend the lives of these immigrants. This is a key part of how this immigration scam worked. They created a fake crisis, and then they turned to temporary concessions into permanent ones, and then they lie over and over and over again. Now, this is 532,000 people that never should have been in this country.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.